Welcome back for the next segment of this series on bug out bags and the plan. We've covered the shelter, we've covered water, now we're going to cover fire. Obviously we talked last time about purifying your water by boiling it. Need a way to start that fire, so we're going to discuss different fire starting methods, as well as I'm going to go ahead and throw in the stoves that I have as well, so that'll be included in the fire. So stick around for the next segment on fire. Okay, welcome to this segment on fire. We're going to start with my fire pouch. It's in a waterproof bag just to kind of keep everything together and dry. Let's get her opened up, see what's inside. Starting off with the fire methods, we're going to need some way to get the fire started. So we're going to start with some type of tinder. Have a little roll of jute twine. We have a handful of these wet fires. It's a fire starting tinder. They burn for a good while to get you started. I have some of these fuel tabs that are from the Esbit stove. I have cotton balls soaked with some Vaseline here in the Ziploc bag to keep them dry and to keep from getting Vaseline all over everything. The next thing is dryer lint. Dryer lint makes excellent tinder. Doesn't take much of any spark to get it burning, and the good thing is this is free. You just take it out of your own dryer. Next are some fire starting methods. I have a waterproof match case. It's a UCO stormproof matches. Has a striker on the side. It's waterproof. Has a little O-ring here, and they're storm matches. And there's some extra strikers in here as well. There will be a link to this, as well as the wet fire, the Esbit tabs, all that stuff in the description. The next thing we have is an old pack of matches from an MRE. Of course, a lighter. It's a Light My Fire 2.0. Very, very good striking implement. Puts a nice spark. There is a whistle on the striker itself, so you also have that as well. Something great to have on you. Again, there'll be links to all of the stuff that I have in the description box. So that's pretty much it on the starting fire kit. There's some other things I'll probably add to it as we go. The next thing we're going to talk about is the stoves. I have several. The first is this little wing stove that I use. It's great for holding a canteen cup or a small cup, and it uses a little pellet fuel on here, which I don't have any at the moment. And then of course my Esbit stove. These fuel tabs go in it. I've had this for years and years and years. It's great for making a cup of coffee. Also, I have a signal mirror inside of the box to keep it from getting scratched up. But the Esbit stove, it simply opens up. I've got some additional fuel tabs. You can take the fuel tab out and set it here in the middle, light it on fire, cock this in a little bit, and then you can set your pot or your canteen cup or whatever on here. It will bring water to a boil, so you can, make you some coffee or some soup or something. The next item I have which we'll also include in there in the fire kit and cooking. The next thing I have is just a fuel canister for my stove, and the stove is nothing more than this right here. It screws into the top of the canister right here. It has an igniter here which will fire it off. These little feet you can fold out to hold your canteen cup, pot, skillet, whatever you want. This is like the Pocket Rocket. It works pretty well so far. Haven't used it too awful extensively, but it appears to work pretty good. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to and that's pretty much it on the fire and cooking. We have the stoves, we have the wet fire, matches, lighter, Light My Fire 2.0, the Esbit tabs, we have the cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, we have jute twine, and of course dryer lint here as well, canister of fuel, some good storm-proof matches in a watertight case, and we're ready to go fire up something, cook some food, make some coffee, or just straight up boil some water to sanitize it. So please like and subscribe to this channel, comment below. There will be links to everything here in the description box, so I really appreciate it if you want to order any of these things, to use my link so that I'll get a little bit of a commission and will help keep this channel going. So have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.